Part B. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers on the computer screen and choose the best answer. Then click on the answer you have chosen. Questions 31 through 34. Listen to a conversation between 2 students. The conversation is about a physics class.
Do you understand how this physics class is organized? The class schedule says the class meets Monday through Thursday, but the professor said today that he would see us only 2 times a week.
That's because we meet with a teaching assistant twice a week.
Oh, so there are 2 meetings a week with the professor.
Yes, on Mondays and Wednesdays.
And 2 meetings a week with the teaching assistant?
Yes, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The professor will be giving lectures on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then the teaching assistant will be working on physics problems with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So on Mondays and Wednesdays, we'll be listening to lectures from the physics professor and taking notes, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll be working on physics problems with the teaching assistant?
Exactly. Then on Fridays, we get a day off to relax a bit.
A day off does sound good.
Number 31. What does the class schedule say about the physics class? Number 32. What would the students most likely be doing in physics class on Mondays? Number 33. What does the physics teaching assistant do? Number 34. What happens on Fridays? Questions 35 through 38. Listen to a conversation between 2 friends. The conversation is about a bear that escaped from the zoo.
Did you hear about the bear that was in our neighborhood yesterday?
A wild bear? In our neighborhood?
Oh, it wasn't exactly a wild bear. It was a bear that escaped from the zoo.
The bear got out of the zoo? How did that happen?
Well, apparently the bear's enclosure was left open when one of the zookeepers took in food for the bear. Then the bear just escaped and went out into the neighborhood near the zoo.
Well, what happened then?
A number of residents in the neighborhood got quite a surprise when they looked out their windows and saw a bear moving through their yards.
I wish I could have seen it. That would have been quite exciting. Has the bear been captured and taken back to the zoo?
Yes, but only after quite a chase. People who saw the bear called the zoo, and a number of zookeepers came to deal with it. However, by the time the zookeepers got there, the bear had returned to the zoo on its own.
Number 35. What are the man and woman discussing? Number 36. How did the bear get out of the zoo? Number 37. According to the man, how did residents react to the bear? Number 38. How did the situation end up?